Hey guys, happy Friday. It's Dory from Stampin' Always with Dory, and I am here to show you a quick and cute card made with one of our new suites in our brand spanking new idea book and catalog. It is the hand penned suite. So I'll give everybody a couple seconds. I started a few minutes early. So if you're on, let me know that you're there. Hi, Joanne. Happy Friday. Thanks for joining me. Let me take that screen off. There you go. I am super excited to share this with you. There's a little surprise on the inside of this card. It's popping with excitement. And I would greatly appreciate it if you guys want to share this video. You can share it on your page. Hi, April. Happy Friday. All right. So hopefully everyone is enjoying their day. I think rain is coming our way this weekend. So it's a great weekend to stay inside and stamp. And I wish all you lovely ladies a happy Mother's Day this weekend. Whether you have kids of your own or not, you've, I'm sure, influenced some person along the way. So I'm wishing everybody a great day on Sunday. Thanks, April. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I want to show you, this is one of our new in colors that I'm using. The dark green on the outside is called Evening Evergreen. And this is the paper from the Hand Pen Suite, the designer series paper. It's absolutely beautiful. And I used it on Wednesday when I did the cards and coffee class, and then also last Friday when I did my Facebook Live, and I showed you the little tea holders or chocolate holders, as they are mine. Would be mine, they would be chocolate holders, but I know we have a lot of tea drinkers out there too. So, and then this is one of the dies that comes in the suite as well, or in the set. Let me grab the set and show you. It's absolutely beautiful. I love the, I borrowed this from a friend, if you can't tell. So this is the hand pen petals, and it has 4 sentiments that come in the set, and then you have dies that go with it as well. Okay, so let's see. Here we go. Are we ready for the inside? Check this out. It's a little pop-up. So you open it, and you have these little the pop-up flowers on the inside, and it says, "Thank you for your kindness." So I'm going to show you how I made this today. And it is a fun little surprise on the inside, okay? So we're going to start out with, I'm going to move this to the side, and all it wants to do is pop open. So I'm going to lay one of my new Stampin' Blends on top of it. So hopefully it won't disrupt anything. Okay, so I'm starting with a piece of Evening Evergreen that is 5.5 by 11, okay? And the measurements that I provided earlier are a little off. So do as I say, not as I provided, if that makes sense. So I will, I'm going to post this on my YouTube channel afterwards, so you can hop over there, and the measurements will be on there so you can follow them easily to recreate this card yourself. So we're going to start with 5.5 by 11, but then we're going to cut it, okay? And we are going to cut it into 2 pieces. So it'll be 5.5 by 4 7/8. So I have my cutter here. So I have, this is 5.5 by 4 7/8, and then my next piece is going to be the same size, 5.5 by 4 7/8. Okay, so I have 2 of those pieces. Then I'm going to bring in my Simply Scored. Okay, yeah, you can put a garden on the inside, a sentiment on the inside, whatever you would like. And my Simply Scored, I'm gonna put, so on the short side, which would be my 4 7/8 inch side, I'm going to score at 4 1/4. And you can score them both at one time. Okay. So you're gonna go down, you're gonna score both of those, and then you are finished with your scoring tool. I think the rain that you have, April, is coming our way. So, and I'm gonna use my bone folder and score along the edge, not score, fold along the edge. And I'm gonna do the same on the other side, okay? This would be a perfect Mother's Day card too, or a, you know, a whatever. Those whatever cards, they're the best, right? You guys have heard me say that, just because. Okay, so we have our two pieces. So they're going to go together like this. So you're gonna have a seam in the middle of your card, just like you have a seam in the middle of your pants. And so this will be the front of our card, and then I'll show you how I put the window sheets on the inside. So I said you needed a window sheet. You could use paper as well if you wanted to use the evening evergreen, but the window sheets are clear. You're like, no, Dory, they're blue. Well, I realized that, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna peel. They have a little protective layer on them. It's a windshield. And let me see if I can do this real quick. I wanted to show you guys just how the window sheets come. So you're gonna peel this off, and then you'll see it's clear, okay? So you're gonna have 3 of those. They are 3/4 by 3, all right? So you're just gonna peel the backs off of those. And like I said, you don't have to put all 3 on the inside of your card, whatever you would like. I overlapped my, my flower, or my flowers. Okay, so here we're gonna have 2 pieces of window sheet. Okay, so for the adhesive of choice for this project, I used our tear and tape, okay? Because I wanted to make sure that this stayed together. So what I did is I took my tear and tape, and the nice thing is you can use 2 strips of it, and you're gonna put it right along the edge on the bottom, and then you can go back over top of that piece and right along the other edge on the top, okay? Just like that. So then you're gonna peel this apart. Not peel it apart, you're gonna peel the backing off. It's cooperating very well today. Sometimes tear and tape has a mind of its own, and it does embarrassing things on Facebook Live, so. All right, so these are going to go together, but what you're gonna do, this is gonna be your front piece. So you can come in and you can add your little window sheet right here, okay? Let me show you, my card is right here. So the reason I had to overlap is because I have these window sheets kind of close to the edge, okay? So you can just whatever, wherever you would like them to go. So if you want them, I'm gonna put one here on the outside. But the problem is, not the problem, but you couldn't have a third flower because the petals would stick out of the side of the card, and we don't want that. So you wanna make sure that you are placing your window sheets accordingly. Okay, so I'm gonna do 3. These are closer together than what I had before. Okay, so you have your 3 little window sheets, and you could put anything on them. This would be a cute little birthday card. You could put animals on the inside, you know, whatever. You know, Father's Day is around the corner, and you could, you know, put manly things that pop up. Okay, but I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna put another piece of tear and tape over the top. And the reason is because window sheets don't have anything sticky on them. And so I wanna make sure, and I'm gonna just nicely place these over here so I don't have a big cleanup job after the show. All right, here we go. So we are going to, peel those off. All right, got it? And then we are going to put this together. So this piece and this piece are gonna line up, hopefully. And then we just pinch it. And then you can take your bone folder and just go, it's a little, sorry, I'm probably like causing a small earthquake there, but you want to take your bone folder and go over it just to make sure that the adhesive is doing its thing. Okay, so you have this, you're like, wow, Dory, this is an amazing card so far, but this is what is going to pop up. I promise it will be amazing. Okay, so we have our designer series paper. You need 3 pieces of designer series paper, and they are different measurements. So the one for the front is going to be 4 by 5 1/4. So that would be our normal layer for the outside. Okay, normal outside layer. And let me make sure that this is 4 because it looks a little, yeah, it's a little big. All right, good thing I have this sitting right next to me. You can trim it up, give it a little haircut. So I'm gonna use the colorful piece for the outside that has the beautiful flowers. And if you want to, you know, put additional layers on here, you can. I decided to keep it a little bit more simple on the outside because we have the holy wow on the inside, okay, the little pop-up on the inside. Then I took one of my circles, and of course dimensionals, right? We need dimensionals. We all can use a little, you know, oomph in our life. So we're gonna use 3 of these, just like that, okay? And we are going to add this to the front of the card. And you can add any shape. It just kind of, you know, adds another layer, gives a little bit more color. So you have that right there in the center, smack dab in the center. And then this is one of the flowers, or the spray of flowers that comes in the set. So I went ahead and I used my designer series paper as my color palette. So I'm gonna pull, this is our new pale papaya, and I'm going to color in the flowers that are here in the pale papaya. And this is the dark pale papaya. Say that 5 times fast. Pale papaya. Sorry, I'm making the camera move. Apparently I'm coloring a little too forcefully. Okay. Here we go. I'm just gonna do this so you guys can see. These are our Stampin' Blends. They're in the new in colors. So these are available for order. All of the stuff in our, I shouldn't say stuff, all of the products in our new catalog are available for order now, to be ordered. Okay, and this is our another in color, our new in color soft succulent. This is our, there's a light and a dark of our Stampin' Blends. Okay. And so this is the lighter of the two. So I color light first. It's completely personal preference, how you would like to do it. But like I've said in the past, Stampin' Up! Adds these little lines and, you know, things here. So that's where I come back with my dark and color in, and it gives you some nice dimension on your leaves there. Okay. All right, you can even, if you want to make the tips a little bit darker, you can go in and do that too. Then if you want to come back with a light, you can, just to go over and blend it a little bit more. I'm not going to do that right now, but you know, when you're sitting at home and feeling like Bob Ross Jr., you can, you know, color away and do whatever you would like with that. So, of course, I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of this too. And I'm going to use three dimensionals on this one. All right. And that spray is just going to go right on the front. So there's your card. If you wanted to add a sentiment on the front, you could, you know, add a little sentiment, whatever you would like. But sometimes the front doesn't always have to say something. So sometimes it's okay to have it blank. And then you can always add it later, or you know, whatever works best. Okay, so here we have our little pop-up in the middle. But first, I decided to use the other side of our designer series paper. So this is kind of the a pale version or a lighter version, kind of the soft succulent and the evening evergreen combined together. Okay, so there's that one. And then we're gonna, whoops, I almost did it backwards. And we're gonna go and put our Stampin' Seal Plus, or whatever, you know, our adhesive of choice. Here on the inside. And there we have the inside of the card. Then this will be the piece that goes on the bottom, and just to cover, so then you'll be able to put your sentiment on the inside there, or you can do your writing, because we said thank you for your kindness. So if you wanted to do your writing, depending on how well you know the person and how much you like them, you can do your writing down here at the bottom. All right, so we are going to take our 2 flowers that I pre-cut. So if for this one, if you wanted to do the flowers, you could do it like so, but you just have to make sure that when you position them, that they're not hanging out of the card. Okay, so I am going to put, you can use your Stampin' Seal Plus on this one. All right, and I'm going to just make sure it's not, I'm gonna put it right there. So there's my 1 flower. I'm gonna do my other one. I think my positioning was a little bit better. Yep, on this one. So, and you can use tear and tape on this one too, but I'm just gonna, it does look like a little garden, Joanne, you're right. Okay, and then you can do the thank you for your kindness. You could do this in between if you wanted to. Okay, so it pops up. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put that one right there in the center. So you can either have it in the front or you can have it in the back, but I'm gonna have it in the front, and I'm gonna have it going between the 2 flowers. Okay, so you have your card, and then when you open it up, you have your 2 flowers and you have your thank you for your kindness. Okay, and I am going to color those in. I know you guys are like, Dory, you have black and white flowers on the inside of your card. Yeah, sometimes I get a little excited and I get a little ahead of myself. So let's go ahead and color those in. Normally I would do it beforehand, but you know what? It's okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and color in. This is the Fresh Freesia, another one of our new in colors. And another one of our new, I'm just going to pull this out here for a minute. Another one of our new Stampin' Blends. This is coloring 101 on the fly is what this is called. Okay, so you have those 2. I'll push it back when I'm finished coloring. That was the light Fresh Freesia, and then you're going to take this one. This is the darker one, and you're going to go in and color in, like I said, the little marks, doodads, whatever you want to call them, just like that. Okay, perfect, right? All right, and then we're going to come back with our soft succulent. It's fun to say. And we're going to come with color our flowers. I do know the difference between flowers and leaves. And yeah, if I wouldn't have attached these, you know, it would be a little bit easier, but you can still color while your flowers and leaves are suspended in mid-card. Okay, so there's that one there. And this actually is part of the greenery too. So I learned that. And then I'm gonna come with the slim side, here we go, just like that, and color those pieces in. And since I have the pen tip out, I'm gonna go ahead and come over here and color those in. And there we go. Get my brush tip back out. And I love the Stampin' Blends. They make it so much easier to color things in. And you don't have, you remember when you were a kid and you'd get out, you know, the old Crayola marker and you wanted to color in this, you know, beautiful project, but it would leave those streaks on there. And then by the time you had colored in whatever that thing was, you know, your marker was out of ink. So, yeah, Stampin' Blends are not like that. They're amazing. Again, gonna come back with my darker one. Gonna color in some of the pieces here. Okay, just like that. Give it a little bit of depth. That's the word I'm looking for, depth. Then I'm gonna come back with this is my dark Pale Papaya. Pale Papaya, that's a fun one to say. So do you guys like this? Isn't this such a cute little design it's not hard to make at all. And, you know, you could recreate this, and like Joanne said, it's like a little garden that pops up, but you could do it for a birthday for a little kiddo, and you could have, you know, some animals or a birthday cake, you know, lots of different things that pop up on the inside. So totally up to you how you recreate this design, but it isn't difficult, and it is a fun design to make. All right, so here we're gonna push that to the back. So you have, let's do the wow. Okay, everybody ready? So we're gonna open up the card, and then you have your little thank you for your kindness. And if you want to attach these, you can, so that, you know, it all comes up at one time, like that. And you can also trim this off. Honestly, I don't have my scissors handy, but you can trim this little piece off so you don't have that as well. But you know what? We are not done yet, because I haven't added any embellishments yet. And I know you guys are waiting for the grand finale with the embellishments. So these are these are a lot of fun. They are the new In Color Jewels. And let me see if I can get them open. They're being a little tricky right now. You guys can hear it. It sounds like I'm like opening a muffin or something. But aren't these pretty? So if you wanted to, you could add them on the inside, but I'm gonna add them on the outside. So we have the evergreen, and we all know that we add them in groups of 3, more pleasing to the eye. Just trust me on that. I didn't make that up. I actually learned that at a convention that I attended. So, so we have the three jewels. If you wanted to add some ribbon, we even have some coordinating ribbon. I decided against the ribbon. I know you guys are shocked, right? So here is our pop-up card completed. We added some of the In Color Jewels that you can find in the new idea book and catalog, and that is online. So if you haven't gotten your catalog yet, you can go to DorieSchneider.stampinup.net, and you can check out my online store. You can shop 24/7 in your PJs, in your formal wear, however you would like to shop, okay? And yoga pants are welcome too. So, and then we're gonna open up this card, and you have the little pop-up that says thank you for your kindness. And then you can put down here whatever you would like, okay? So that is my mystery card reveal for this Friday. I thank each one of you that hopped on and joined me today for being here. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and to all those amazing women out there, happy Mother's Day. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.